We are from the grade 2. We will tell the story that we made. Hope you enjoy. Hello everyone, my name is Aska and I'm gonna read you the title of Star Wars. Once upon a time, there in the earth lived a boy named Luke. He lived with his robot named R2D2.
Star Wars fan fiction.
Luke trained all day to get ready for their big fight. Luke and R2 fixed their spaceship to prepare for going to space. They ride their spaceship and saw a planet and buy a lightsaber. To see their path, they reached a place called Bad People and saw the snow.
Video. No, one photo.
Unstoppable man named Jack 14. But R2D2 don't have any electric yet. Luke fight the snow and Luke cut the legs of the snow. And R2D2 already had an electric. R2 put the electric to the hand of Jack. So Jack was alive and had an electric power on Jack's hand. Everyone celebrated the world and everyone said no more bad people. The king gave Luke a special trophy and everyone is safe at last. The end. And this is my story. The Awesome Robot. For my parents because I want them to know I can. This is especially for my parents because I want them to know I can make stories. In the future, there was a robot named Bob. He was very cool. And everyone liked him, except Bolt. He is an evil robot who melts other robots for their metal, which is for his demon robot. For evil robots. Bob went to WA to train. His teacher was Warlock. She said, "Today we will learn how to make and use AGs, LLGs, and RLs to destroy evil robots." After 5 years of training, he finally passed the test. Yay! I finally passed. There was a big war. Then there was a big war and Bob was sent out to help fight the evil robots. When he got there, he found Bolt, his friend. Bob was so happy to see him and said, "Let's fold in and fight together." They courageously defended their home until the enemies gave up. Yay, they said. So Bob and Bolt convinced Bolt to join their team and they lived together and made more AGs, LLGs, and RLs to protect them from the evil robots. The end. To you is the three gods. Once upon a time, 30 years ago, the three gods, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, assembled. They all decided that Zeus will be their leader. The three gods invited Athena and Apollo and gathered together. Hades, the underworld god, had a plan to poison Zeus. He wanted to become the leader if Zeus dies. One day, Hades prepared breakfast for Zeus. The food has poison in it. Then Apollo appeared and said, "Guards, take Hades away from here. He is an evil god. He likes to poison our leader. Hades was sent back to the underworld and never allowed to step on land. Together, Zeus and Poseidon made 6 powerful empires with Apollo as the defense captain of all armies. The end.
Hello, my name is Diha and I'm gonna read for you today The Adventure Boy. Especially for my family because I want them to know what I learned in class. One day there was a boy called Kevin. He lived in a house with his parents. He wanted to be an adventure boy, so he packed his things and said to his parents, "Goodbye!" He went to the jungle and took pictures of animals. He saw like a jaguar and a lion. He looked for other animals to take pictures of. He climbed a tree and found a monkey and took pictures of the monkey. The monkey pushed the boy. Luckily, he landed on a grassy area. Then he said, "I found something. It's a crystal." He brought it home and gave it to his parents. His mom and dad were so happy. They said, "We are going to sell this crystal and be rich." His father said, "I will buy a big house for us." His mother said, "I would like to have a new car." Kevin said, "I want to go for adventures again." All their wishes came true and they lived happily ever after.
I'm gonna read a book entitled Boarding MH370. Especially for everyone because I want to tell them about the missing plane that is going to Beijing. One day, there was a plane called MH370. MH370 came from Subang Airport. The airplane was flying above Beijing that early morning. As it was flying, something terrible happened. MH370 lost control and flew past Malaysia. Malaysia's radar detected the plane but did not catch the pilot's attention. Suddenly, something went wrong with the plane that the passengers got so scared. One passenger on board said, "God, please help us. Save us, God, please." The plane crashed into the Indian Ocean. The plane went missing. China's President Xi Jinping, together with 25 countries, helped in finding the missing airplane. Then, they sent Air Force and Navies to look for the missing airplane and its passengers. After several days, the search teams just found 2 or 4 dead people floating in the ocean. The Air Force Navies who went there, even helicopters, so they called back up, and some go north, south, east, and west. So they grouped together and meet in this place this time, said Singaporeans. So they split up to find the missing flight. Families of the passengers posted signs like Hope MH370. Families cried and waited for news about their relatives. Some of them are only sons, so they are sad. The search units are still trying to find clues why the plane crashed. Then they found parts of MH3's the plane. So now the Prime Minister told the truth to the people. The end. Morning, everyone. I gonna read a book that the title is The Friend of the Baby Shark. My name is Imre. Once upon a time, there was a baby shark named Michael. He loved to play with his friend mother and father. His mom and dad always buy toys for him. The next day, Michael played computer games. Then he watched cartoon in the TV. Went swimming
Kan nonton
with his
kartun, main
friend
game,
and he
bawal-bawal.
went to catch fish and eat a small fish.
Tak konsert itu.
Michael grew up to be a big shark and go to school.
Dawa
The
to pusya ya.
end. I'm Jingan and I'm here to read you a story called The Dirty Dog. One day, there was a dog named Roy. He plays a lot in the mud puddle that made him covered with brownish dirty. The whole day, he played and night came without taking a bath. Then the following day, he went to a neighbor. There, he saw a man who was watering his plants. The dirty dog said, "Can I have some of your water so I can take a bath?" The man said, "No, because I am using it." The dog was sad. Then he heard a chattering who was watering her plants nearby. The dog went near them and said, "Can I have some of your water so I can take a bath?" The woman said, "Move away from me. You are so dirty and smelly. We don't want to get near you." The poor dog went away and arrived at another village. It saw a gray dog who said, "You can come and play with me, but you have to take a bath first." So the two dogs went to a nearby pond and Roy took a bath there. There you are, neat and clean," said the gray dog. Then the two dogs dried themselves and went to have fun. They found a ball and played with it. Then they both lived happily ever after. The end.
This is dedicated for my parents because if I give this story to my parents, they will give me much praise. A long time ago in the woods, there was a detective named James. He traveled all over the world to look for the pretty princess.
Jadi murid.
He was almost out of energy. He got so tired and found a small empty house. It was nighttime. He relaxed and said, "Ah, it's so comfortable." The next day, he continued finding the pretty princess. Later that day, he tripped at something. "Oh, what is this on my feet?" "It's a map," he said. "A map that shows an old castle." So he traveled to the castle. There were lots of guards who stopped him from entering the castle. He fought all the guards and was able to get inside the castle. He found out that the room was locked in her, the princess was locked out in her room. The witch came and cast a sleeping spell on the detective and James. They fall asleep for a long time. The princess, upon knowing what happened to the detective and James, made a great plan to escape. She pretended to be dead. When the witch entered her room, "Oh, the beautiful princess has died. I am now the fairest of all," said the witch. Just then, the princess knocked the witch's head with a broom. The witch died and the princess kissed James and the detective. The spell was gone and they lived happily ever after.